Hello everyone, this is Madam Sil here. I hope you still remember my voice. So, welcome to this online tutorial session for Open Distance Learning, which I created with the help of Dr. Anderson from UiTM Penang. Big appreciation to him because without his help and advices, I don't think I can come up with this online tutorial in a very short time. So, I really hope that this will help you to understand better how we are going to proceed with our online distance learning for our code HTT353, Tour Planning and Guiding, just in case you forgot about that. And also, please bear in mind, this tutorial is only applicable for my class only, as other lecturers will have different approach in delivering their lectures, right? So after going through this tutorial session, you're supposed to be able to understand the concept of ODL, which is Open Distance Learning, which include integrated online teaching and learning approach. You also should be able to use different platforms in implementing this integrated online learning and teaching. You also be able to manage online class participation, being independent in learning every chapters and completing your assessments, whether it's by group or individual, in a timely manner. Alright, so as you all know, all of us today are actually facing the World War III, not between countries, but between humans and virus. It also has been declared by the World Health Organization, WHO, that this is a pandemic which called as coronavirus disease COVID-19. So as you all know, we in Malaysia also badly affected, and following the Prime Minister's announcements last 2 weeks, the movement control order has started from the 17th of March 2020. And we in the university also got affected with our semesters, especially in the process of our teaching and learning. Alright, so the top management actually went through a lot of discussion and feedbacks from lecturers, students and parents, which in the end they come up with this circular or pekeliling Bilangan 8 tahun 2020 relating to the pelaksanaan penyampaian dan penilaian pembelajaran termasuk curriculum berikutan penularan wabak COVID-19 dan perintah kawalan pergerakan. There are many information in this circular actually, but I would like to highlight to you and focus on the point 3.1 about the pelaksanaan penyampaian dan penilaian pembelajaran, where the instruction is clearly stated that semua sesi penyampaian dan pembelajaran perlu dijalankan secara dalam talian dan atau secara jarak jauh, which is distance learning, sepanjang sesi 2 2019-2020 bermula 12 April 2020 ataupun 13 April untuk Sabah. Alright students, I'm sure these are you, right, at the moment. Okay, some of you might be eating all the time. Some of you love to sleep, and I only can hope that some of you might actually studying and doing the projects or assessments that have been given to you before the MCO. Alright, I'm sure most of you are actually staring your phone right now, I mean all the time, but everyone please get ready, because starting on the 13th of April you need to be physically and mentally ready to actually participate and to communicate with your lecturers with online learning for all the subjects that you are taking this semester. The HEA, as a students actually, the HEA, Hal Ehwal Academic, actually come up with this circular, right? This is more like a guidance or an information about how you as a students will participate with this pembelajaran online, ekoran penularan wabak COVID-19 dan perintah kawalan pergerakan MCO. So, from the 18th of March until 12th April 2020, you're supposed to be at home or in campus. There's not supposed to be any teaching or learning throughout the 2 weeks, and you will go on with your cuti pertengahan semester, which started from the 1st until 12th of April, and you yourself will finish up all your assignments that has been given to you before the MCO started. Alright, so these are the things that you need to do. Teliti semua maklumat kursus, skema pembelajaran, you're supposed to baca your buku, you're supposed to use all the bahan-bahan from iLearn and UFuture, and you also supposed to explore any of the sumber pembelajaran dalam talian just to make familiarization on this online learning. So after 12 April or 13 April, pembelajaran dalam talian sepenuhnya 100%, ya, whereby we as a lecturers will give you penerangan yang comprehensive, which what I'm doing right now. I'm providing you with online tutorial about how am I going to do with my class throughout the semester. Alright, so some of the students, they might need to tangguh or gugur kursus, especially those is not applicable to be done for the semester. Those students who doesn't have any internet sessions will need to use pendidikan jarak jauh, but for our case I think this is not a problem, because I'm not going to have like real-time session with you all, unless we need to do some presentation or some meetup. Then we will set a date earlier on, a time earlier on, that is all depends on your convenience, yeah, so you don't have to worry that much. Alright, so after that, then what you need to do, you need to use your own reflection. You need to make sure you are proactive, you please be responsible, please have a very high commitment, and most of all, you need to be sincere in learning all the things that you're supposed to learn this semester. You need to come up with a kumpulan belajar yang effective, about 3 or 4 of you who can actually go online any time of the day, go and discuss and do your assignments together. Don't be alone, don't do things on your own. You need to always communicate with your friends and your classmates, because they might know something that you didn't know. They might know any updates from the university, from the lecturers, so please always communicate with your friends, yeah. But in the end, this is what being highlighted by HE. You need to always jujur dan amanah in order for you to get ilmu yang diberkati. So I hope this actually help you to understand better what you need to understand from this session. Alright, okay, let's go further. So our UiTM actually come up with this timetable, pindahan kalender akademik bagi sesi 2019 dan 2020 based on the pengawalan wabak COVID 2019. Alright, so here you can see a lot of things happening in this semester. Alright, and it's gonna be a very long semester, about 22 weeks. Normally we only have 14 weeks, right? So this is gonna be 22 weeks, but let's focus on what you need to focus first. You see here we will have once we started on 12 April, there will be kuliah 2, which from 13 April to 24th May, kuliah 3A from 4th June to 1st July 2020, and kuliah 3B from 4th June to 9 August. Alright, so for our course, the resource person or the person in charge already changed all the assessments to an assignment that can be done via online or submitted via online. Therefore, for your group and for this code, you will only be involved with kuliah 2, which is on the 13th April to 24th May. Then you will go for your Aidilfitri, enjoy the celebration, but please stay safe wherever you go and whatever you do. Then you will continue with the kuliah 3A, which will start around 4th June until 1st of July 2020. Kuliah 3B is not applicable for our code because we don't have anything related to makmal or academic trip, right? Okay, so the methodology that I will use throughout the semester will be Facebook page. I already created one. Later you need to like and make sure you get all the information from time to time from this page. Yeah, and then we have our group WhatsApp that we created earlier this semester. We might need to see each other online, therefore we will use Google Meet or Zoom, and most of the assessment or submission will be done via Island or UFuture in UiTM. But please take note that our Facebook page will be the primary platform for our class, apart from frequent communication via our WhatsApp group. Alright, so attendance is compulsory. There's no more 80% anymore. You need to attend all the classes, submit all the assessments and anything that needed by you 100%. So we will communicate via WhatsApp on certain dates that need you to be online for your participations. Therefore, you need to inform me earlier if you have difficulties to be present on the date. Yeah, inform me earlier, not meaning that you inform me on the day itself or 1 hour before or a few hours before. It must be informed at least a week before. All right. So attendance will be taken based on your feedback, response, and submissions of work assessment that will be on a weekly basis. So we will have 2 sessions, which is on Kuliah 2 on the 13th April until 24th of May, and Kuliah 3A, which is on the 4th of June until 1st of July. Alright, participation means you will participate in every presentation on our Facebook page. So if I put up any presentation on the chapters, we will not supposed to like, love or cry only, but you must comment with questions or your opinion about the topic that we cover on that day. So every week I will print out all the feedback as my record of your attendance and participation in our class. So remember, attendance and participation is compulsory and it will determine whether you will pass or fail this subject. Alright, so how are we going to do our assessment? If you look on the right part, there will be perubahan tugas HTT353, whereby you supposed to focus on the first one. There will only be one test, yeah, that carries 30% of marks. It's a good news, but because you only need to focus on one time test, but bear in mind the percentage is quite high. It's about 30% of marks. Yeah, and then you need to maintain the group members for assignment 2, which is your innovative promotional material. Again, you need to come up with the proposal and submit it to me as soon as possible. All right, then number 3, mock guiding, video documentary and slide presentation. It changed into video commentary, no more on documentary, commentary, and this will be done individually. Yeah, so this will take about 30%. And the last one will be your tour assessment, which is supposed to be your trip. Unfortunately, because of the current event, we have to change it into another assignment, also individual basis, whereby you need to write a tour issue. The issue will be given to you, or we will discuss later about what are the topics that you can actually carry on with your write-ups. Alright, so final submission for all the assignments must be submitted before 25th of June by 6 p.m. Incoming submission that is later than 6 p.m. I will reject it. Alright, so 6 p.m. means it cannot be more than 6 p.m. on my email if you submit it via email or when you post it on our Facebook page. So please pay attention. Yeah, final submission for all assignment, assessments, project, your commentary must reaching my email inbox or posted to our Facebook page before 6 p.m. 25th of June 2020. You are highly advised to submit any assignments, especially those that you can perform individually earlier. Please don't wait until 25th of June if possible. Alright, because it's online submission, so there might be something wrong somewhere, and I will not accept any excuses like internet difficulties or the internet line is not available, etc., etc., because you're supposed to know this should be submitted much more earlier. So I need to know about your feedback on the difficulties if you need to submit on this date, on the particular date that I mentioned here. Again, I will only accept any feedback before end of April 2020. If none, then I will take it as an agreement that you can commit yourself with the date given here. All right. Okay, so last but not least, please provide your feedback in the comment section. This is very important because I really need to know what we can improve to accommodate both of us, especially the objective of the course. So please let me know what you think about the online tutorial and what do you think about the methodology that we are going to proceed with this course this semester. Lastly, please don't worry so much, guys. Again, there might be any changes that we might face as we go along, but please remember that we are in this together. So let me know if you have any problems. Always communicate with me, always talk to your friends, always communicate with them. Don't stay alone, don't just be yourself. You need to know what is happening, because now anything can happen and a lot of changes can happen at any time of the day. All right, so I wish you all the best. I wish myself good luck as well, and I'll see you in the next chapter, which is your topic chapter. I hope I can do that before end of this week. Thank you and have a nice day, and please stay safe anywhere you go. All right, thank you guys. See you.